to today's practice, birthed out of a student with an upset tummy and a teacher very chronically fatigued. This practice has a lot of lying down and sitting, not too much standing, so a really good way to get in some practice despite whatever you may be going through. If you have an upset tummy, then get started with a warm cup of water. Make sure you don't fill your tummy up with water, and just keep it handy for you to periodically sit throughout the class. And if you have access to props as well, two blocks can be really helpful. If you don't have blocks, this practice can also be just as beneficial. So when you're ready, let's get started. Starting off with a block, keeping it on your back. You want the block sitting underneath the shoulder blades, your head sitting down or resting down on the mat, palms facing up, and the soles of your feet lying together. And you can always move the block around or omit the block completely if that does not serve you in your practice today. So this should feel comfortable. You should feel your chest opening. And if you feel any discomfort with your knees, you can always rest blocks underneath here. So whatever kind of day you're having, allow everything to just melt off your body, bringing your complete attention and awareness to your practice. Resting here. Drawing attention to your breath. You might place one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. Inhaling, pushing the belly up into the sky. Exhaling, pulling the belly in. Inhaling. Exhale. Inhale, exhale. Continue here with your deep belly breaths. And today's intention should be to do every asana slowed down intentionally and not in a rush. Spend 3 more breaths here, pushing the belly up, exhale, pulling it down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. When you're ready, you can bring your hands down beside you. Maybe roll onto your side. Keep your block to the side. Extend the left leg and then pull the right knee into your shoulder. Going to take it in little circles here. 2 or 3 circles. Just be mindful of any props around you. And then when you're ready, supine twist, turn your hips, drop your right knee over to your left, and expand your right arm, gazing over your shoulder, taking your time, staying here for as long as you like. One more breath. And returning onto your back, hugging the knee into the chest, See if you can hold the big toe, placing the left hand on the hip. And if you can't reach, placing one hand behind the knee and one hand around the shoulder, around the ankle. Going to bend and extend. About 4 times or 6 times. And then when you're feeling nice and warm here, reaching the leg up into the sky for a hamstring stretch. Inhale, gently pull the leg towards the body. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's alternate to the other side, bending the leg and extending it down. We'll swap it around this time. We'll begin by bending and extending the left leg, and then we'll move into a supine twist. When you're ready, holding the big toe, extending the leg up into the sky, holding the right hip up, inhaling, pulling the leg towards the body. Exhale, spine is down on the mat. Inhale, pulling it closer. Exhale. Inhale, exhale, bending the knee, and let's drop it over to the right, opening the left arm, maybe turning your hips and gazing over to your left. Try to move your arms around or turn your hips so that you can have both shoulder blades down on the earth. Staying here for 5 breaths. And when you're ready, coming back onto your back. Let's have the soles of the feet down on the earth, and we will come into a supine pigeon, hooking the right foot around the left knee, gently pushing the right knee back, wrapping your arms around the left leg and pulling your limbs towards your body. Really, again, taking our time, maybe flexing the feet for your first 3 breaths. And let's alternate legs. Bring the right foot down, hook the left foot around the right knee, and then wrap your arms around your right leg, flexing your feet, pulling your limbs towards your body. Here for 3 breaths. Inhaling, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. See if you can keep your feet in the air and come into Baddha Konasana. Bring the soles of your feet together, interlace your fingers behind your feet, and see if you can pull your shoulders back and pull your limbs towards your body, feeling that stretch in the inner thighs. Again, here for 3 to 6 breaths. When you're feeling ready, holding the big toes, happy baby, bending the knees, opening the hips, and gently swaying from side to side. Extra stretch for the inner thighs, relaxing here for about 3 more breaths. And when you're ready, bring up into a comfortable seat, crossing the legs, rolling the shoulders back, taking your time. We're going to do some neck rolls and shoulder shrugs, beginning by looking to the right shoulder, gazing all the way up and exhaling all the way down. We're going to do 5 circles towards the right and then 5 towards the left. Take your time. If you have a sensitive neck, taking it slow. Bringing your mind back to your intention of doing everything with slowness and control. No need to be in a rush. Your shoulders, and let's do some shoulder shrugs. Bring the shoulders up to the ears and keep them high for 3 breaths. Inhaling, don't drop your shoulders. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, even higher. Exhale, shoulders come down. And then again, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Notice the space you've created, and one more time, bring the shoulders to the ears, holding them nice and tight for 3 breaths. On your last breath, hike them up even higher. Exhale, pull the shoulders back down. Let's reach the arms up over the head. Let your gaze travel. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Pull your chest open. Stay here for 1 breath. Exhale, pouring forwards from your heart. And exhale, slowly coming up. Reach your hands up over your head again. And as you exhale, twist towards the right. 1 hand on your knee, 1 hand behind your hip. Gently twist with your gaze here for 3 breaths. Inhaling. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, coming back to the center. Circle your arms up over your head and twist towards the left. Staying here for 3 breaths. Tall through your spine. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Bring the head to the front and let the body follow. We'll do some prana mudra, modified cow-cats. Reaching the arms up over the head, turning the back of the palms, rounding the back. Exhale, open. Inhale. Exhale. Imagine pushing the air away into your shoulders here. And one more time. Exhale. Let's take a breath here, inhaling. Exhale. Let's come onto our hands and knees in a 4-point kneeling position. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Again, let's take our time, take things slow with control. Rolling your shoulders back, lifting out through your collarbone, dropping the belly. Exhale, pressing through your hands, letting your neck go here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Continue, nice and slow. Roll your spine, vertebrae by vertebrae. Take pleasure in having the time to move every single bone and muscle in your body, not in a rush. Aware of everything in and around you. If you're feeling it today, you can sway and make figure eights with your body from side to side, bending the elbows, reaching into your shoulder blades. Continuing for 3 more breaths. Sure your knees are under your hips as we move into a thread the needle. Let's reach the right arm up nice and high. Exhale, thread the right arm underneath the left, pressing it towards the floor, reaching the left fingertips away towards the top of the mat, maybe making a claw with your hands. Press through the tops of your feet here. Make sure you're not crowding your neck. Staying here for 2 more breaths. And exhale, slide the hand beside your head. Pick your chest and your right arm up into the sky. Exhale, slowly bring the right hand down. Let's take a breath here. Inhaling. Exhale. Inhale, pick the left arm up as far behind you as you can, and sliding the arm underneath your shoulder. Side of your face, rest on the mat. Reach the right fingertips away. Resting here. Again, making sure not to crowd neck. Inhaling and twisting with your ribs. Exhaling, sliding the right hand back beside the head. Pick the chest and the left arm up. Exhale, hand comes down. We are going to move into one of the few downward facing dogs for today. We're feeling a little bit more energized and strong here. Fingertips are nice and wide. Tucking the toes, reaching the hips up, nice and high. Downward facing dog. Pressing down through your heels. And we're going to do a nice gentle stretch for the back of the legs. As you inhale, lifting one heel, pressing down through your other, and staying for the exhale. 6 times in total. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time on each side. And when you're ready, walking your feet to the outside of your hands, coming into Malasana, squat. And if you have your blocks handy, you can come and sit on a block. Have your feet nice and wide. Imagine you are pressing down through your bottom, pressing the elbows into the thighs here. If you don't have a block, you can still do the same thing and gently sway your hips from side to side and just massaging your body and your inside and outside of your hips. Tall through the crown of your head here. And exhale, release your hands down slowly. Reach your hips up into the sky. Toe heel your feet under your hips. Halfway, Ardha Uttanasana, hands to the shins, roll the shoulders back, gaze is down. Exhale, melting forwards for your Uttanasana, standing forward fold. Lift your toes off the mat, press down through your feet, bend your knees for comfort. Look at your thighs or your belly and allow your upper body to melt towards the earth. Allowing the spine to decompress here. Holding the elbows if we want to open up the upper back a little bit more. Release your hands down, walk them over to your right. Straighten the right leg, bend the left knee, and peel your arms open into the sky. Exhale. Slowly alternating, walk the hands over to the left, keep your hips stable, straighten the left leg, open the arms, exhale. And again on the right, walking your hands under the shoulder, peeling open, exhale. Over to the left, straightening the left leg, peeling your chest open. Exhale, circling the hand back down. Let's slide the hands up to the knees, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. 2 more times, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Bend your knees, circle your arms up over your head. Squeeze your bottom here. Exhale. Hands come over to the heart center. Let's take a breath. Inhaling. Exhale. You're in standing Tadasana. Make sure your feet are hips width distance apart. Squeeze your bottom here and then facing the top of your mat. Inhale, circle the arms up over the head. Exhale, melting forwards. Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift, hands to the shins. Exhale, slide the hands down. Let's drop the left knee. And we're coming into lizard pose. So if you can, grab your block, step your right foot to the right side of the mat, extending and untucking the back leg, making space for your hips, and starting off with the block on the high setting, resting your elbows down and shifting your hips from side to side, otherwise just resting in the stretch here. Let's take about 5 breaths. Trying to keep the ankle and knee in line. And after your 5th breath, can you lower the block flat and come even lower? Completely optional. Staying here again for 5 breaths. Slowly coming up, let's slide the block under the left hand, reach the right arm forward, turn the thumb down, circle your arm behind, place your hand on your sacrum and roll your shoulder back. Try to press out of the block here, and if it's in your practice, you can always reach your hand back, grab your foot and roll your shoulder back, open the chest, resting here. One more breath. Exhale, slowly drop the leg, circle the hand back, and then with your other block, bringing your foot in between the mat a little bit further away from you. We are going to have the block on high setting, completely optional. As you inhale, drop your hips, reach out through your chest, and then exhale, bow forward. Extend over your front knee. Inhale, sinking Hanumanasana, pulses here, pressing strong through your legs to support your lower back. Exhale, melting forwards. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Last time. Exhale. Folding forward for 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Pressing, lifting up, sliding your foot back. Move your blocks to the side and come into a child's pose. Reach out through your fingertips, rest your forehead down on the mat and take your time here. Take 3 more breaths in your child's pose, dropping your hips towards your heels. And exhale, lifting up through your chest, bringing your knees under your hips and coming back into downward facing dog. We'll do the same thing on the other side, reaching through your hips, creating space through your spine. Let's reach the left leg up into the sky. Stepping the foot in between the hands, grabbing your block and coming into lizard pose. Left foot comes to the left side of the mat, untucking the back toes and leg, and coming onto your hands or forearms. Staying here for 5 breaths. After that, can you lower your block or come even lower onto your arms? Maybe you'll lift the inside of your foot. And again, relaxing the head for 5 breaths. Up. Let's place the block under the right hand. Reach the left arm forward, turn the thumb, and then circle the hand behind onto the sacrum, rolling the shoulders back and pressing out actively of the block. And again, if it's in your practice, grabbing your back foot, rolling your shoulder open, staying here for 3 breaths, not feeling any resistance, but rather a surrender to your breath, to your practice. 1 more breath here. Exhale, gently dropping, circling the hand down, and we'll do Hanumanasana pulses. Block is on either side of your feet. When you're ready, inhale, dropping the hips, reaching out through the crown of your head. Exhale, extending over your front leg. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. And bowing for 3 breaths here. Exhale, let's slide the legs back. Child's pose again, blocks come to the side, thighs become nice and wide, and melt forwards here. Two more breaths in your child's pose. You always have the option to bring the knees together and rest the arms by your side. And exhale, press down through your hands, lift your chest up, bring the knees together, and slowly lower the chest all the way down. Open your arms out nice and wide, looking to your left first. Bring the left arm down onto the mat, keeping the right arm extended on the earth. Can you turn your belly to face the left, bend the top knee, placing the foot behind the extended leg in your prone pose. Just opening the chest and twisting the spine here. Take 4 more breaths. And when you're ready, slowly come onto your belly. Maybe turning your head to face the right, opening the left arm. Taking a breath here, inhaling. Exhale, bring the right hand in beside your face. Keep the left arm reaching away. Turn your belly to face the right. Bend the top knee and place your foot behind your extended leg. Breathing here for 10 breaths. Getting lost in your breath, slowly coming down onto the mat, resting both arms by your side for a couple of breaths here before we come towards the end of our practice. Slide the hands in beside your chest, lifting up, crossing the legs behind, and coming to sit on your bottom. taking a second to ground yourself here, maybe taking a sip of warm water. And then we're going to come into last couple of seated positions. Half butterfly fold. So take your leg out nice and wide. Bring your foot into your thigh. Turn towards your leg. Reach your arms up nice and tall. Exhale, folding over. Placing your hand on your legs. You'll have a pull down your back towards your lower back. Stay here for 2 breaths. And then when you grab the outside of your foot, you'll start to feel a stretch down the side of your body. Maybe holding the outside of your foot. 2 more breaths. And exhale, slowly slide the arms up. Place one hand behind your shoulder, near your hip. And then modified wild thing, lifting the chest, reaching the arms up and over your head. Your front foot is down on the earth. Let your neck go here. Exhale, slowly come down. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Take your legs nice and wide. Bring your foot inside of your leg. Reach your arms. Inhale, twisting towards the extended leg. Exhale, melting as far as comfortable. Feeling that pull down your back. Staying here for 3 breaths. And then seeing if you can reach a little bit higher, the outside of your foot, so you feel that stretch down your side body. Staying here for 3 breaths. And exhale, slowly slide the hands up the legs. Bring your hand behind your hip, under your shoulder. Swing your hips forward and let your head go here for 3 breaths. Feeling that full body reach and stretch. And exhale, coming onto your belly, onto your bottom. And grabbing your block, coming towards the end of our practice for modified bridge pose. Otherwise you can take a regular bridge as well. If you don't have a block, you can always roll up a towel and place it underneath your tailbone or underneath your bottom. Let's come to lie down. Soles of your feet are hips width distance apart. Grabbing your block. A good place to know where to keep your heels is to lift your chest and see if you can graze your heels with your fingertips. And if you can do that, that's great. If you're lying down, you can already reach your heels with your fingers. That might be a little bit too close, but just remember you should be feeling it in the hamstrings, in your bridge, and not through your ankles. When you're ready, squeeze your thighs, lift your spine up, and then let's grab the block. Otherwise, you can do bridge pulses, nice and slow. When you add the block under your body, you shouldn't feel any dipping. You should just feel a nice supportiveness here, a release around the lower body. If you don't have a block, you can slowly lift up and slowly come down. We're going to be here for about 5 to 6 breaths.
feel really good. If it doesn't feel good, you can always omit the block. We're here for 2 more breaths. And then when you're ready, you can remove your block if you've got one, or a towel. Slowly with control, release your spine down. And let's take the knees nice and wide. Take the feet nice and wide. You might drop your knees in towards each other, or you might find a comfortable spot and take some window wipers, just some modified supine twists. You can always bring the knees in together and drop them over as well if that feels better for you. And when you're ready, hug the knees into your chest. Give yourself one last squeeze. Exhale, release your limbs down onto the mat for Savasana. Taking a blanket, maybe a jumper, maybe covering your eyes, and just resting here. Move the shoulders away from the ears. Allow the feet to splay open, the fingers to curl